sit down and have a coffee, edit some videos. Working?
Working? Camera too?
No.
I don't have a computer.
You have an iPad. Your iPad is a computer. Give me my thing. It's early in the morning. Just woke up, getting ready to edit and like take some notes or whatever. Charles and I took a break. Like, we have been posting consistently and we just needed a little break. So we took a little bit of time off from vlogging or whatever. And y'all, I have just been going through the most because I probably should just give y'all a life update. So I guess that's what this is going to be, is a life update. So y'all know we moved to Atlanta in May and I was so freaking excited. I feel like I manifested this move. I feel like I manifested literally this move. I manifested my job. I did all these things and it all just started to like happen and come to fruition and just trickle in. And I was just like super happy. I was super excited. Once we all finally got to Atlanta, it changed. Like, the summer was great. And then when school started, everything completely changed. Like, Zaria didn't like her school. She wasn't making any friends, according to her. I never know with Zaria. She said she don't make no friends, y'all. And then I go up there and everybody's like, oh my goodness, hey Zaria, what's up? So naturally, she was literally like depressed. And in turn, it made me depressed because I'm like, well, dang, I done uprooted my entire family from Texas to move to Atlanta. And now I feel like it wasn't the best decision to make. But I can't move back to Texas because I can't keep on moving my family around. Like, we need to be solid and stable, and it is what it is, you know? And I just feel like I prayed for this move, and I feel like I prayed for everything to happen the way that it's happening. And there has to be a reason. The way God orchestrated everything was just so perfect. And so it's like, why would he bring me? I'm not saying that God brought me here for me to fail or nothing like that. I knew like we're here for a reason. I know that I'm here for a purpose, and I asked for something and I got it, you know? And I believe that it was a blessing. I truly do believe that this move was a blessing for me. And I always told y'all, like, you know, the reason why we moved, blah, blah, blah. But you guys, it was time for me to get up out of Texas. I had been in Texas for 7 years. And I was fine in Texas. I was content. I actually love Texas. I freaking miss Texas like so much. But I just felt like if once we left Texas, everything was fine. But once Zaria started school, that's when I started to have doubts and regrets because she didn't like it. And the school system out here is completely, it is literally like night and day. It's like a complete 180 from what she's used to, you know? She's been in the Texas school system since she was in the 2nd grade, 3rd grade. And this, I think, was like a shock to her. Even I didn't know, you know, about the school systems out here. And honestly, when you move from somewhere, you move to a place, you don't really know where you're moving or what, you know, you just don't, I feel like you have to live somewhere to know where you want your kids to go to school, where you want to live, all that stuff. And I had no idea. I didn't know. I just knew that we got this beautiful home and I was just super happy about it. And somebody asked me in the comment section, which I know I answered this, but someone asked me, did we buy this house? And we did not buy this house. The reason why is because we didn't know what we were getting into. You know what I'm saying? Like, so not that it's bad. So Atlanta's not bad at all. I'm actually learning to love Atlanta. It's an adjustment. It's like having a little bit of homesickness. I just didn't feel comfortable purchasing a home in a place that we've never been before. And I didn't want to be locked into something for 15 to 30 years. Even though you could sell or whatever, I didn't want to buy to sell. I didn't want to do that. So, and I'm glad that we didn't. I'm so glad that we didn't. I'm so glad that we didn't because we're definitely moving. We're staying in Atlanta. We're not leaving. But I did need to take a break because I just felt like I had failed my daughter, you know, not Zoe, because Zoe doesn't know what's going on. I just feel like I failed Zaria. Like I took her out of a school where she was happy with all her friends. School was thebomb.com. Speaking of the school she went to in Texas, if y'all have any kids that are into the performing arts, she went to the Grand Prairie Fine Arts Academy. That school, like, it's pre-AP, AP, and dual credit. So there's no regular courses at that school. It's a very rigorous school. They go hardcore into paying for their academics as well as their performances. And you have to, like, before you even get into the school, you have to audition, but you also have to qualify. So you have to have, I believe, a 90 average. It was like either an 80 or a 90 average, and you had to keep an 80 average while in the school. And then of course you had to do great on your STAR exams and stuff, or your state tests. So I say if you're in the DFW Metroplex, it is an open school district. So although we didn't live in Grand Prairie, she did go to school in Grand Prairie. I just took her to school every day. but she loved that school. I love that school. I highly recommend it. I highly recommend it. But anyway, so I don't know, I didn't want to disappoint my children, and we made this move for me, literally just for me. Like, nobody in my household wanted to move. Charles was like, I'll do it for you if that's what you wanted, that'll make you happy. And I just feel like after my mom passed away, for those of you who are new, my mom used to be a staple on my channel when I first started, and I was filming on my iPhone, and she bought me my first vlogging camera. She's my best friend in the whole wide world. I love her so much. I still love her so much right now, and I finally talk about her without crying. I mean, I still have my moments and stuff, but I still can finally talk about her without crying. But after she passed away in January 2018, Texas did not feel the same to me. Like, it just felt empty. Like, I cannot even describe the feeling. I just did not want to be in that state anymore. And I remember thinking to myself, when I did my undergrad studies, I got accepted into the Savannah College of Art and Design, and I was supposed to go to SCAD after I left college. In my undergrad, I was going to go straight from there to Atlanta. I was going to go to the Atlanta branch, and I was going to go to the Savannah branch. You could go to either or, but I was gonna go to the Savannah branch, and then I was like, you know what, Atlanta's a big city. I knew nothing about it. I just knew that, like, when I was younger, like in elementary school, they used to have Freaknik all the time. So I didn't know what the heck that was, but you know. So I was like, I'm gonna just go to Atlanta. That was the first place I ever wanted to move straight out of college. And so I was like, you know, little things started happening, like little signs and stuff. And it was like, why all of a sudden am I seeing everything about Georgia and Atlanta, and what the heck? And so I was like, okay, this is the move we're gonna make, my family move for me. And I just felt like I was just disappointing my family. Like, oh my God, this is just like a bad move, and you don't want your kids to be depressed and or sad, or your significant other. And so you're just like, oh my God, if this don't work out, it's like, wow, no. But actually things have turned around, like, for the good. I'm so freaking happy that things are turning around for the good. It's still an adjustment. You know, it's still an adjustment for everybody. But things are definitely turning around. I'm starting to meet more parents and stuff, and I'm starting to get involved with like Zara's school and everything. And I'm starting to branch out and like meet other women, because you know, I work from home, so I don't have the opportunity to get out and like meet people and stuff. I'm starting to go to like events and stuff, and networking events, and just trying to get myself out there, because I need to be motivated, and I need to be around like hustlers and go-getters. And Atlanta is full of women that are about their business owners, they're supportive and all that good stuff. So I just feel like it's time for me to open up and do that. I am very afraid. I am so scared, y'all. I am nervous. I'm nervous. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know why I'm so nervous, but it's a fly here. Nervous about meeting new people. I want to meet new people, but I'm nervous about meeting new people. I can't even explain the feeling, you guys. Like, I know I'm like this bubbly, like, I'm just talking to myself. And I know that I'm comfortable with myself, you know what I'm saying? And so when I'm doing that, I'm able to like give that back to y'all. And then when I put my videos out, y'all give me that energy right back. And then it makes me feel like I know y'all. And I know that sounds super duper crazy, but it's different to know y'all through the computer screen than to meet people in person. So I am literally stepping out of my box today. I'm going to this event with a bunch of other business owners and stuff, and I think I told y'all this before. I wanted to have my boutique up by the end of the year. I've been working on that, and but I'm stuck, and so I need advice and I need help, and you know, that's it. But I'm gonna end this video because I don't want it to be super duper long, but just wanted to get out a little update on everything, how things are going. Are we still liking Atlanta? Are we gonna leave Atlanta? Are we moving? Are we happy? Are we sad? We're in a good place right now, and it's an adjustment, and it will continue to be an adjustment. Atlanta so far has been really good to us. I literally have no complaints other than and it's not even a complaint, it's just the school system is completely different than what we are used to, which is fine because these teachers are good teachers. and they need support. They need to be supported. And so as a parent, I feel like it's my obligation and my duty to support whatever these teachers need to be able to teach these kids effectively out here. But anyway, guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed my little life update. I'll see you guys in the next video. If you have not subscribed to my channel, do so now. If you are subscribed and you have not hit the notification bell, hit the notification bell so you're notified every time we upload a video. In the meantime, in between time, till the next time, bye.